I need the words here.
Yeah. So in my last video, I asked you guys if you could guess what was going in that Sprinter. Here she is, 5.7 Hemi, performance parts, just under 500 horses, going into the Sprinter. Let's get this video started. Okay, so we ended up choosing a 2014 5.7 Hemi, 375 horse, 410 foot-pounds of torque. We're gonna rebuild it. We're gonna strip firewall, repaint it, and then we're gonna put the engine in there and make a super affordable, fun truck to drive. Okay, so today was a really interesting day. What we did is we ended up taking the engine back out. We took off the headers and we took off the motor mounts. And then I started to study the motor mounts. And I started looking at it, and I looked at the Sprinter and I looked at the Challenger, and I started analyzing it, and I was like, wait a minute, this is really gonna work. This guy here is the Sprinter. So under here, there's a 15mm bolt that takes the Sprinter motor mount, locks it to the frame. I never did any cuts or anything here. And then this piece here unbolts from here, okay? And you take, so this is the original from the Challenger. This is original from the Challenger. These bolts are original from Challenger, and this bolt on top is from the Sprinter. And it actually bolts together completely centered. Look, other side too. Bolted. I gotta shorten this bolt up a little bit, but that's it. It's bolted exactly where it needs to be. I didn't even cut this. This was originally cut like this square. Look at that. It just fits in. Look, I didn't do anything. Look at the room underneath. Now that's sitting on the frame in the back, so it's gonna be lifted up a little bit. Okay, so we started assembling the front end again to make sure everything fits. We put the plastic piece back on. We put the Sprinter radiator back on. And this is what we have so far in the front. We put the air cooler on. This is what we have between that. The motor mounts are in and bolted. The engine kind of is where it's going to be. The water tank goes back in. I started attaching everything, and everything's looking really good. If you want to see the underneath, this is what the underneath looks like. There's the there is the oil pan, okay, and everything looks really good. The starter access is right there. There's an alternator here and a AC compressor up here, alternator up here. Yeah, looks like it's going good. So I'm just connecting everything back on, make sure everything fits, and then I'll disassemble everything. And then once the transmission mount is on and the drive shaft is connected, then I'll take the engine back out, and then I'm going to sand all of the, I'm going to dismantle everything, sand all of the white inside here and paint it orange. So anything white in here will be Hemi orange. All that will be Hemi orange. All these brackets, Hemi orange. And then I'll put it all back together and then rebuild the engine completely. A bottom end, hone cylinders, send out the heads, have them done. Okay, so the engine's coming back out. Basically, this is how I do it. Set it back down, give my chain play again, move my boom out a bit so I get some extension, and I'll go ahead and put it on this pallet. So there you go. Okay, so right now what we're doing is basically just washing everything with purple power, getting into all the crazy spots, making everything super clean. Same thing with the engine. We're gonna purple power it before we dismantle everything and get everything super clean, no grease, contaminants, get all that crap off of it.